Hi everyone, welcome to Apple Stock Talk. Today is 3rd December, Thursday. Right now is before US market open. Last night, US House of Representatives passed a law to kick Chinese companies off US stock exchange if they do not fully comply with the country's auditing rules. The Holding Foreign Companies Accountable Act bars securities of foreign companies from being listed on any U.S. exchange if they have failed to comply with the U.S. Public Accounting Oversight Board's audits for 3 years in a row. While it applies to companies from any country, the legislation's sponsors intended to target Chinese companies listed in the United States, such as Alibaba's tech companies, Pinduoduo, and oil giant PetroChina. In today's video, we will look at the chart of these stocks, these companies. Meanwhile, today, Thursday, before market open, Dollar General cordial. And after market, the Cooper and Ultra Beauty will announce their earnings. And tomorrow, DocuSign will announce their earnings. So we will also look at some of these stocks' performance. Lastly, I will also look at some of the stocks I mentioned before. Here the list was highlighted on 26 November during the program. So we will review what are the performance of these stocks. And I will also look at some of the new stocks that looks interesting. Let's start our program. I use Homilychart for stock diagnosis. Here is the chart of Dow Jones. And yesterday, Dow Jones up 0.2%. So we can see the uptrend is still intact, is still uptrend. Let's look at S&P 500. S&P 500 yesterday is also up by 0.18%. So, and the uptrend is still intact. Nasdaq. Nasdaq yesterday down slightly by 0.05%. So the trend is still intact, is still a clear uptrend. And Hang Seng Index, so today closed at 0.74%, up 0.7%, and the trend is still clear, is the uptrend. And previously I highlighted Hang Seng Index, the resistance is about 27,400, and at 25,545 there is some resistance. Let's look at our local market, Straits Times Index. Straits Times is very clear. Now it's already in the bullish territory. It's above the rainbow white line. And alright, Alibaba, because of the recent event, it has quite a severe correction. It dropped already from the top, the high point of 319, all the way down, and today closed at, last night closed at 261. And right now is below the rainbow yellow line and consolidate around the rainbow blue line. We can see from the MCD, we can see the retailer, those retailers fund is increasing, and the banker fund is not strong. So at this moment, it's still not so wise to to enter BABA, although there is already almost 20%, more than 20% correction. I think if it retraces to 237 to 247 level, and the institute fund come back, that will be more convincing to enter back to BABA, Alibaba. Let's look at the chart of Jingdong. Jingdong is much stronger than Alibaba, and the short-term correction is still above the rainbow yellow line. So there is no, you can still continue to hold the stock even at some positions if the institute fund flowing back. Let's look at Pinduoduo. Pinduoduo is the strongest comparing to Jingdong and comparing to Alibaba. It's very clear. It's moving in the high range, and the uptrend is still very clear. Currently, 130 is strong support. So if still holding above this level, then you can continue to hold the stock. If it drops below 130, then the next level it will be $115. Alright, so we look at some stocks which will announce earnings today and tomorrow. So from this Dollar General Corporation, we can see that this is clear is uptrend, but short term is a little bit oversold, and then the J is pulling back. So my short term might have some correction. So if earning release, normally the shares will be more volatile. So normally it's better that you can even close some positions to avoid the volatility. Alright, Coder is very clear. Now it has a very clear correction, right? So now it's supported by the rainbow white line. So we have to monitor very closely whether the rainbow white line can support the stock. So if it supports the stock, then that is a good opportunity to buy at the rainbow white line. But we have to get confirmation from the chart. Cooper, we see it also have some correction. Now is sideways consolidating, and the rainbow from the MCDX, we see the institute fund is also reducing. So we will have to monitor whether it get. So what you can do is either trading in the range. So what you can do is buy low, sell high. Okay, Alta is very interesting. We can see it's birth for black horse in early November, and now it's moving in the uptrend. Alright, and the ring from the MCDX institute fund is also very strong. I think you may this is a candidate you may pay attention, because it's just a beginning of the long-term uptrend. So you might pay attention on this stock. Alright. Okay. So last night, electric vehicle stocks rose like a round of roller coaster, right? Because near auto, it allows that it will do public offering of 47 million shares at $36 per share to provide funds for research and also for production expansion. So Li Auto, in fact, pre-market, it already dropped quickly to more than 10%. But during the day, it recovered and claimed back the loss. So new is also the same situation. During the market open, it quickly fall around 10%, but during the day, it recover all the loss. Xiaopeng also the same. When the Li Auto announced the public offering, so it also, once market open, it also fall near 10%. So become the hot news in the US market. And but during the day, it also has full recover of the loss. Tesla also the same, but it end the day by drop 2.72%. All right. So we know lots of countries in the world have new plans to replace all existing vehicles with electric vehicles to reduce carbon emissions in the coming 5 to 10 years. So electric vehicle business will rise on the uphill. I already say if you want to be wealthy, you must be confident in the country politically. Believe the leader and the system. No doubt, EV will be the engine for the coming years' economic growth. So investing and trading the good EV stocks will be multiple baggers. We can see from the chart, technically all these charts are uptrend, right? New also very clear is uptrend. So any such big falls, in fact, is good opportunities for you to enter. It dropped the lowest to 38.4. All right. So for 38, it will be very good opportunities to even enter some positions. So even you enter now, I think for the mid-long term is still a good opportunities. All right. Okay. So now, all right. This list was released on 26 November in my program. So we talk about the gold, we talk about the big tech companies. We will be outperformed in the coming days. Singapore market, also the gold in ETF and high P Franken. Last week, I 26 I mentioned these stocks. So most of these stocks are doing very well. We can see the gold. In fact, gold already supported by the rainbow white line, very clear. It's already moving up. So gold might already touch the long-term, mid-long-term support level, and it will be a good buy point. And let's look at the Amazon. Amazon also So Amazon, when we mentioned it on 26, we saw the up candle penetrate the rainbow yellow line, and subsequently we see, in fact, it's already moving above the rainbow yellow line. Apple even stronger, already stand up, break out the previous short-term high. Now, last night it up by 0.29%. All right, Facebook is a very beautiful uptrend. Yeah, so it's just has some short-term volatility, but the trend is still very clear. Okay, so let's look at today's new list. All right. Okay, Salesforce. 26 November, I mentioned it would be a very good buy point if it is supported by 219. Yeah, so if you are confident on the business, so you can consider this is a good opportunity, rare opportunity to buy back. It's covering the gap already. High P. This is a high-tech companies in Singapore. All right, so very clear uptrend and a lot of strong institute fund inside. So very strong stock. All right, let's look at mid long term, even short term is still quite has potential. Let's look at the stock Franken. All right, Franken, in fact, already the institute fund flowing in, right? So it's short-term, mid-term, long-term, all looks good. Franken. All right, so I add one more stock for Singapore market. That is Hoshien Agriculture. Okay, these stocks is very interesting. It's going to birth of bread horse, on the way to birth of bread horse. All right, so today up 15%. Up 15%. Maybe tomorrow it will have some pullback. So this stock must pay attention. If next chance when it pull back, that will be definitely is a very good opportunities. So keep it into your watch list. All right. So Hong Kong stocks. We can look at this 呷哺 and XD Incorporation. So this very clear. The stock is uptrend. Also a lot of institute fund inside. So very strong. Yeah. So you can put it into your watch list. XD Incorporate. Also just after the it break out the rainbow yellow line. Just a little bit disadvantage. Disadvantage is the KDJ is a little bit falling. So can put to your watch list any pullback, and then after the pullback, that will be a good candidate to consider. All right. Okay. So I am Apple Huang. I'm trying to do host the Homely Apple Stock Talk about the U.S., Singapore, Hong Kong market. I try to do it every trading day. Sometimes because of some meeting, so sometimes I really miss some of the days. But I will try to make it more consistent. During the section, I will talk about the weekly, daily economic stock news. Talk about the market trend and what are the hot stocks. Of course, the very exciting section is to do free stock diagnosis to you. So you can WhatsApp me your stocks. So I will arrange a discussion with you. Scan the code here, and you can contact me directly to this WhatsApp number. If you join Homely member through me, you will get unit training by me. Alright, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.